It's amazing what praises can do, you know? Yeah, man. Just here chilling in my garden. Yeah, man. Looking on how this neem tree, even though I'd cut it down, you know, but it is springing up again. So beautiful, you know. Yeah, man. Neem plant is a very powerful plant, you know. Yeah, good for the skin. Yeah, can use to wash the skin, you know. So as I said, I'm here chilling in my garden, you know, and I just feel like reasoning, you know, with some of my young subscribers, some of my young family, my young friends, you know. I'll not call their names, but them, you know, they all know themselves, you know. Meet them and they are like family to me now, you know. So I just want to reason with them just a little, you know. Wow, my beautiful leaf of life. Yeah. So welcome to I Am Magical Laws on YouTube, you know. And as I said, I'm just chilling in my garden, and I just want to share something in short with my young, you know, YouTube family, you know, my young magical family. I want to tell you that, you know, you are all beautiful, you know. You are all powerful. You are all creation of this universe. You are all wonderful. The way how you are and you were created, you know. There is nothing that you have to add to who you are, to define or to fit in, you know. It's just to have an acceptance of who you are, you know. And always remember that you can't run from yourself, you know. Whenever those thoughts come in the mind, you know, because there are some thoughts that come in the mind at times that, you know, they really make you feel like you can't cope, you know. So in coping, sometimes one turn to, you know, substances. And when I say substances, I'm talking about drugs, you know. Sometimes or young people even use, you know, medication, you know, misuse of medication, you know. They will take even a cold medicine, you know, and mix it with other things, you know, to create a substance. And that substance that they create is to find within that substance a coping mechanism, which the mind is telling a lie that you can cope using such substance, you know. So how can I cope without not using these substance? Yeah, anxiety is real. Being anxious is real, you know, and some of our kids and some of our young people, they have gone through a lot of trauma, you know, a lot of family trauma, you know, a lot of family members abuse them verbally, you know, and also abuse them physically, you know, and because of these trauma, then sometimes, you know, young kids and young people, they try to find something that will, you know, give them an escape from what is happening. Now, using a substance or a drugs, it will alter your natural feelings. Like even pinching myself now, substances will alter your natural feelings, you know. And as I said in earlier videos, anything that lifts you up will also put you down. Yeah, so in the moment it will feel like this is what I wanted, you know, but it is the after effect of using that substance. So how can I cope? You know, how can I cope? What can I do? How can I help myself not to turn to substance? Yeah, one of the first things you have to do is accept who you are. Accept yourself, you know, as a beautiful human being. Yeah, whatever gender you are, you first have to accept yourself for who you were created to be. Yeah, this is not so much about, you know, what gender or, you know, but whatever gender you are, you have to first accept yourself that you are a part of creation. And if you are a part of creation, that means that you belong here. And if you belong here, then if you stay within the naturalness of how God created you, then you will find ways and means, you know, to cope. But as I said, you first have to accept self. Always remember that you cannot hide or run from yourself. Yeah, that self within, you cannot hide from it or you can't run from it. Yeah? Always remember that there are positive thoughts and there are negative thoughts that goes through the mind. Yeah? Now, sometimes when a one get anxious, yeah, or a one is going through anxiety attack, one of the most common thing that people with anxiety go through is the fear of dying, the fear of death. Yeah? Now, the fear of death at that moment feels and looks so real that it seems like there's no escape from death. But eventually that too shall pass. That thought pass, yeah, the moment pass, and you don't die. Now, to escape that feelings, one turn to a substance, one turn to a drug, you know. And I talked to someone already who use drug, you know. And I asked this person, you know, what do you get out of this substance? Or what are you looking for in this substance? And they will say that they're always searching for that feelings, the initial feelings that they get the first time that they take this substance, you know. And in searching for that feelings, which majority of the time they can't find back that feelings, they become addicted. Yeah. So when we say misuse of medication, misuse of things that are even good to us, like for instance the natural alcohol that we use at times. I know people who constantly for the entire day sniffing the alcohol, and over time they become addicted to even the alcohol. They maybe have some form of allergy, and whenever that allergic feelings come on, that person thinks that just sniffing this alcohol will allow that feeling to go away. But in doing that, one become addicted to even alcohol. When we say misuse of medication, it may be a cold medicine. Now, our young people who are so knowledgeable about how to put, you know, things together, now misuse the natural or the medication that could help someone by itself. They mix it with something else to create a substance. So what we call that misuse of medication. Now, sometimes I wonder if even the pharmacists know that these kids, sometimes when they come and they buy, you know, these medication, maybe a cold medicine or stuff like that, they go and mix it with other things. Sometimes they mix it with energy drink, you know, sometimes they mix it with soda, and they come up with a formula which they think, or the mind tell them that this can help them to escape what they are going through. It's not easy, my young family. It's not easy to cope when you constantly are having anxiety attack. But as I said, the first move is to accept who you are. Yeah? The other thing is to learn to be still. You know? Sometimes come out here and sit in nature. You know, put down the gadgets and come and sit in nature. Allow the natural breeze, you know, to engulf you. You know, learn about the plants around you. You know, water the plants, rake the yard, you know. I'm not saying, because we have a lot of kids who are very creative with the gadgets, but sometimes you need to put it down and find time for yourself within nature. You know? Go out, man. Go in your garden and explore nature. And the third thing, remember, it's just a thought. Years now you're having that thought that you're gonna die. But you're still here. So it's time to come to the realization that it's just a thought. Magical is saying it's a thought, but magical know it's still not easy, but it is a work in progress. Yeah? Now, the other thing is to get help. Find somebody that you can talk to. Yeah? Find therapy. Find some therapy session that can help you. And in these processes, I'm sure that gradually you will find ways to cope. Life is sweet. Life can be hard based on the things sometimes that we want, the things we want to pursue. But nothing good come easy. Zero tolerance, drug addiction and drug abuse. Yeah? Kids, love yourself for who you are. Yeah? Love yourself for who you are. You can't hide from yourself. You can't run from yourself. That's what I want to share with you for now. Yeah? I can be here talking for the entire day, you know? But observe this for now and see you in another one. Love yourself. Peace. Man, give thanks, you know?
Mommy, just pray for me. Mommy, just pray for me.